Hi, beautiful Cancerians. It's CJ. I hope you're doing really good. The reading I'm going to be doing for you today is going to be for June 2022. It'll be a general read, and we'll see what is happening for you guys for this new month of June. Let's see. We have that super moon in Sagittarius, full moon. Wow, the deck is so ready, Cancer. Ooh, cards don't even want to go in. Okay, so we have the super moon, strawberry moon is what it's called, on the 14th of June, and that's going to be in the fire sign of Sagittarius. Very passionate, very adventurous, and it being the full moon and heightened by the super moon, I'm just getting the energy and the vibe that everything that is going to be happening, whether it's career or love or whatever, that it is going to be really beautiful and big, just because the energy of that strawberry moon is about that romance and that sweetness. Now, if it isn't about your career or whatever, and I can't talk because of Mercury retrograde, so God, please bear with me. Let me know if you guys are going through it too, because I don't know, my words just won't come out. Let me try. Strawberry moon, though, is that really... It's about the romance. It's about the deepening of energy and of connections even. And that can apply obviously to career because we have many different kinds of relationships. But it is really kind of like that energy where I feel like there's going to be like healing. If there's been issues, it's like there probably will be healing and almost a deeper connecting with others. And if it's a career, I feel like it's going to be more abundant. It's spring going into summer. It is the last full moon of spring, but it is the second super moon that we've already had. So I don't know. I'm just really getting this energy for June that it's going to be a sweet month, I think, for the collective so far is what I'm picking up. So let's hope. Okay, we've got one card coming out. And what is it? Four of Wands. Love that. Celebrating. All right, let's continue. I'm going to pull the cards first, Cancer, and then we will go through it. We also have that new moon in your sign, Cancer. That will be on June 28th or 29th, depending on where you are in the world. And that's a new moon. So, you know, Cancer, I'm a Cancer too, right? So I feel like it's going to be a time for us, especially because it is that new moon in our sign. I feel like it's going to be a time where we're really going to have to maybe dive a little bit deeper into things that we need to release. With it being the new moon, I always look at it as like a chalkboard that is... You've wiped all the chalk off and you get to begin again, right? But because it is in our sign, we are very emotional, very loving, protective, and very giving. There may be a time around there that we need to let go of maybe some habits that don't serve us anymore. Or letting go even maybe of some people, if that may apply, that maybe don't fit in our world anymore. But keep that in mind. That's going to be more the energy going into July, but I did want to just mention it. All right, let's see. I'm going to shuffle a couple more times, and then we're going to pull four cards. I'm going to get the clarifiers, and then we're going to go through it. All right, we're ready. Two of Swords, Five of Swords, Strength, Two of Pentacles, Three of Swords, and the Star. I don't like this reading. Right off the top, I don't like it. I liked it when the Four of Wands came out. Now I'm not really liking it. But we'll see. We'll see. Wow. I'm going to just place the cards a little bit different, Cancer, so I can make some room. Because I feel the need that I have to pull all of these. Okay, let's move into my fountain deck and let's see what is going on. Okay, so Cancer, see when we get the clarifiers, but it feels like there's a Four of Wands, which is about that celebration. For some of you, this could be referring to a marriage. Four of Wands can be that marriage door. It also can be the opening of a door, of something that really you've been waiting for, and that when that door finally opens for you, it feels ecstatic. You feel very excited and very happy. And it's celebrating. But it's followed up with the Two of Swords, Five of Wands, and the Strength card. So there's an energy here that you are having to make some kind of choice. There's going to be some kind of choice you're going to have to make. And it may be causing you a little bit of stress with the Five of Swords. But Spirit is also saying you have the strength. Leo's card is showing up here. That you have the strength and you have the bravery. You have the ability to force your way, push your way through whatever this obstacle may be here. And I say it because we've got the Two of Pentacles, the Three of Swords, the Star, Seven of Swords, Judgment, and the Four of Swords happening underneath the deck. So I feel like there has been some hurt. There might have even been some betrayal. And there's some healing that has to take place. But it still comes down to a choice because we have the Two of Pentacles and the Two of Swords. Now, Cancer, this could be revolving around a love situation. But it also could be about some kind of a career choice that you're having to make with the Two of Pentacles. Feel like you've been juggling something for a while. Let's just wait. I'm going to stop talking, Cancer, until we get the clarifiers. Spirit, please show me clearly what messages do you have, what clarifiers do you have for the Four of Wands, Two of Swords, Five of Swords, and the Strength. Okay, well, those are coming out. We got the Lovers, we've got the Devil, and we have Justice. That's three major arcana that has fallen out here. Cancer, we're probably going to go a little deeper. What is going on? Please show me clearly. Thank you. Six of Cups. Six of Cups, okay. Eight of Swords. Knight of Swords. Okay, the Sun's showing up. The Moon. Strength. Second time. Ace of Swords. Okay. All right, so something feels very much like, I don't even really quite know where to start. We have the Lovers clarifying the Four of Wands. The Four of Wands, as I said, it can be a marriage card. And with the Lovers showing up, and this is for June, that is Gemini's card there. I feel for some of you Cancers, this situation, this choice that you're going to be needing to make, that Spirit feels like they're trying to push you to make here, is involving some kind of partnership. Now, it could be romantic, or it could be career, right? It's going to be different for all Cancerians out there. But the Lovers is a beautiful balance. So it feels like the very beginning of June, everything feels pretty good. There's like this celebration. There's a balance happening here with another person, wherever that may be. But it's like in the second week, something happens because we have the Two of Swords. And the Two of Swords is that head over heart matter. It's a choice that has to be made, but it is not easy because the heart wants to go one way and the head is going a different way. There are two birds pecking at this figure's head in it. So there's a choice that needs to be made, but it is not an easy choice. Clarifying the Two of Swords, we have the Devil, Capricorn's energy. So there's something here, whether it is you or the other person that may be involved here, Cancer, that is feeling a bit toxic. The Devil, when it shows up, is always a reminder that there is something that is keeping you held back, that there's some kind of restriction that is on you, either whether you've put it on yourself or, outside circumstances, other people have put it on you. But it is a feeling that you are bound, you are stuck, and that you can't free yourself. And, this could even just be indicating here that there is a need to change the way that you're thinking, Cancer, because the Two of Swords is how we think. Swords is our logic. It's the air element. So I feel like there's something here that you're not sure which way to go. And it's keeping you in a feeling of being stuck. Could have something to do with a relationship, right? It could be like you're feeling really great and happy, and then there's some choice that you have to make that I just am picking up on this energy of you feeling very stuck, and it's causing some kind of mental mental cloudiness with the Five of Swords. I feel like your head is hurting. It's almost like maybe there's a bit too much overthinking instead of putting some kind of action into whatever this is for you, Cancer. We have Justice on the bottom underneath the Five of Swords. And I do like that because that is Spirit's way of coming through saying things are going to get balanced here for you. There is going to be some kind of restructuring of something that is going to bring some kind of yes, balance, but also fairness. I'm feeling here with the Justice card, that whatever this is that's been keeping you feeling stuck in your head, could be other people that are taunting you, being cruel, could be. But there's some justice that's going to be coming in here. And then we have the Strength card, like I said, Leo's card. Very much indicating that you do have the strength. You are that Cancerian that is, yes, we have the shell over our back, but underneath we're quite soft. And I feel like this is exactly why Spirit has pulled this card, because she's half woman and half lion. So there's that energy coming through here of that feminine softness, the nurturing. She's got the lamb right beside her. So it's a very, very much feels like your energy right here. But on the other side is that lion, the one that will attack and roar and defend and fight for what they need. So this almost feels like advice from Spirit of, you're going to have to find a way to allow yourself to still be soft and gentle, but at the same time determined and focused on on this choice that you're going to have to make. And we have the Six of Cups. So Cancer, this could be someone that is from the past that could be coming back here, and you're not sure if you want to open the door. You probably can't see that. Not sure if you want to open the door here. It could be that for sure. It could be a message of someone's coming back, because the Six of Cups is usually about our past. And if it isn't about someone coming back, let's say this isn't a romantic read. I will be doing romance reads in the next 4 or 5 days for June. So we'll see. But if this isn't about romance, this could be about a career, something that is related to something in the past. But maybe you're not sure if you want to go back to it. Because there's definitely energy here that you're stuck in something that is involving more your mind. Is what it feels. So we have the Two of Pentacles, which is all about that choice. You're not sure which way to go. So far, you've been maintaining the coins in the air, but but it's not satisfying. You got to pick one, right? And before that, it looks like something really did hurt you, because we have the Three of Swords that's followed with Aquarius card, the Star, the Seven of Swords, Judgment, and Four of Swords. It's like there's been some deep pain, some deep hurt, betrayal. Maybe it's something that just didn't work out. And it really didn't, it made you feel sad, and maybe even made you feel like giving up. Even what I'm getting here with the Seven of Swords, which is interesting. For some of you, you might have been working on something, and you've been working and putting a lot of energy and time into it, and you still haven't seen the harvest of it. And it's really exhausting. So you don't know whether you should continue pursuing it, or if you should go back to something else, go do a different career, for example, or get a different job, for example. But what I'm feeling here is with the Seven of Swords, I'm feeling like you may be looking like, well, how come everyone else seems to be succeeding, but I'm not? That's really the energy I'm getting from this card. And that you've had to take some time out. There's been a need to kind of heal and rest and recuperate. Especially with the Star showing up, and really feeling like you've needed to heal. You've needed to allow something to heal so that you can have hope. But maybe, Cancer, you have lost some hope in whatever this is. I'm gonna go deeper, because we need to get a little bit more of what is happening on here. On this bottom of the deck, we have the Eight of Swords. That's that self-imprisonment energy. Again, unable to see clearly. The blinders are on. Hands are tied. feeling like you can't make a move. You don't know which direction to go. But then beside it, we have the Knight of Swords, which is clarity and moving forward at a rapid pace and going into the right direction of what you want to. Then we have the Sun, which is illumination and freedom and success, joy, happiness. And right beside that, then we have the Moon, Pisces card. Things that are hidden, some subconscious, things that you might be not seeing clearly. Strength, and then the Ace of Swords. So Cancer, I feel that I'm not even actually feeling that this is first week, second week, third week, fourth week. I feel like this is an overall energy, and that perhaps this is things that have happened in your past, and it's led you to kind of feeling like unsure. So let's go get some. Let's go deeper. I'm gonna stick with my fountain deck. Okay, let's see. Spirit, can you clarify or give us more information for Cancer's reading? What is this all about? There's confusion. There's a choice that has to be made. Okay, 2 of Cups has come out. All right, I definitely feel like that's 3 2s we have now. There is such a choice. So for some of you guys, this is going to be a choice that maybe you have to walk away from a romantic relationship, okay? But for others of you, this is you having to make a choice between whether you are pursuing the right thing in career or not. Let's continue. Please show me clearly. Something you're struggling with here for June. Please show me clearly, Spirit. I feel like it's this one. The Chariot. There's your card. So this is beautiful because your card is showing up here. Cancer, there's something you got to change here. There's a choice you're going to have to make. And I know I can feel you don't want to make it. You're not sure of what to do. You're not sure of what path to take. We have the 4 Cups underneath. This is that feeling of being stuck, bored. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 cards that is really that kind of energy, Cancer, of feeling stuck, feeling bored, feeling hurt, feeling let down, feeling just not clear, like I don't know what way to go. I don't know what to do. And I said we have strength again, so that's shown up twice. You have the strength, whatever this is about, Cancer. There is a choice. If this is about you having to go get a different job, you need to make the choice of what is going to be best for you. What your intuition is telling you. You need to listen to that if you can tune in. I know sometimes it's not easy. Sometimes it's just not so easy to really know what the right move is, what direction to go. But your card showing up, this is you being in your driver's seat, going forward the way you want to go going forward. Whether that's in a relationship or as far as career goes. But your card showing up is like you're going to be back in the driver's seat, but you have to make this decision yourself. I do feel that justice is on your side here. We have judgment and justice. I feel like you are very much divinely being watched over and protected here. But you have to be able to make a move one way or the other. There's something, whatever has been keeping you up at night, whatever that has been making you feel blocked, try and take a really good look at that and see if there's a different choice that you can make. I feel like that is what I need to say here. Okay, let's go a little bit more. Spirit. No, I don't. Okay, I'm not going to use that. We're going to go back to this. All right. Let us get an outcome card for Cancer regarding this reading. Please show me clearly for Cancer. Some of you might have had your heart broken by a relationship, and it's time that you need to walk away, and you got to disconnect from it. Wow. Okay, how many do we have here? Okay. Wow. Oh my. Okay, I can't take all of these. No, I'm not going to take all of these. So we're going to just bear with me. That was way too many, Spirit. Please, less cards. But an outcome card, please. If your heart has been broken, as I said, if someone has betrayed you in whatever way that might be, there is a choice you need to make, and I really feel like it's whether you stay or whether you go. I think you know that where you're at, if you're relating to this reading, you already know. Well, Chariot again. So, as I said, you already know. Well, King of Cups and Queen of Swords. Getting that clarity. I know this is kind of like almost a convoluted reading, Cancer. And my apologies. There's a lot of energy here, so I'm really trying to pick up. And I know I seen the three of yeah, I did. Okay, the 3 of Cups. So here's the advice, the outcome. Okay, wow, gonna take these. Wow. Okay. Here's the advice. I asked for the outcome of this reading. There's a choice you have to make, Cancer, career or otherwise, love or otherwise. There is a choice. You already know it. If this reading is resonating with you, you know what I'm talking about right now. I have my own situation going on right now, so I'm actually surprisingly getting this energy. Not that I read for myself, but I can understand this. If you know that there's a problem that has made you feel not good and you felt stuck and you're just not sure which way to go, and your heart's been broken and you feel tired and almost rejected, okay? I'm going to feel like it's like a rejection. You see other people succeeding, other relationships doing well, and you're feeling a bit rejected here. And you know you're going to make a move, but you don't know which way to go, right? Okay, so here's the outcome. Oops. We have the Chariot. Spirit is saying you need to get back in that driver's seat, Cancer, and make your decision. Your intuition is not going to lead you wrong. Go after what it is that makes you feel the very, very best, as uncomfortable as that might be. Once you make that step, once you take that step, you are going to be back in power, back in control of your life. So that is beautiful energy. Spirit is also saying you are going to need to maybe detach from your emotions when making this decision, because we are emotional, as I opened up with, Cancer. You know, very emotional, very loving. And you know, sometimes you won't quit. If someone's treating you bad, you will keep putting in the effort. It is not a horrible trait. That's a beautiful trait to have. It's just that we need to know when to actually walk away and like lay the gauntlet down. And sometimes that's not easy for us. So this is about getting that clarity, disconnecting a bit more from your emotions and really seeing the truth of the matter, and then going in that direction of what is going to be best for you. Full clarity coming here. The 3 of Cups I had seen. So this is celebration. I feel that this card needed to come out because Spirit wants you to not lose faith, because I know this feels a little heavy. This is about that celebrating. You're going to be really happy once you make this decision. You are going to feel a lot lighter, a lot more freer. We have bottom of the deck, King of Cups. There is your sign. You're getting back that emotional balance and feeling really good, knowing that you've made the right choice here. And your emotions are going to feel much more centered and harmonized here, because as I'm doing this reading, Cancer, it does not feel like that. It feels like there's a lot of mind chatter going on. Feels like there's a lot of restrictions. There's boredom. There's pain. There's disappointment, big time. So this need to make this choice is important, because then we also have the Emperor. Wow. Powerful card here. Being back again in control of your life, your kingdom, what it is that you want, and knowing that you earned it and you deserve it. And new way of thinking. Ace of Wands, new way of being. Beautiful card. Ace of Wands is that you're renewed in your passion, you're renewed in your desires, in your career. If this is about a relationship, this is like being really open to a new one coming in. However it applies, but all aces are the promise of a abundant receiving as long as you put the work in. So the outcome is absolutely beautiful. It feels very much like you getting back to you and getting back to what makes you really happy and what fulfills you. So that's really the energy I'm picking up. Pretty heavy reading, but positive at the end. There's just a choice that you have to make. And for some of you, it might not be that big of a deal, right? It might not be that big of a choice. Very transformative here. when you make this choice, you're moving forward into your birthday month. You are going to be where you are supposed to be here. Celebrations. I mean, you know, the Chariot card and having that twice, that's also victory, right? So with victory, with the Justice card, some of you guys, this could be about some kind of heartbreak that maybe you had to get a lawyer, you had to get an attorney, maybe the judge had to see it. That's going to be for very few of you. But still, the same is, there is this choice to free yourself from this negativity, this toxicity. All right, let us get a card for Cancer Spirit out of the Wisdom Oracle. Get this wrapped up. Like, try and get this wrapped up before your season begins, you know? Because I love the outcome. And there's nothing more beautiful than a Cancerian that is very emotionally balanced and really loving life with that big, beautiful smile. You all have it. And when you are back into really trusting your intuition and very clear in your mind, you're absolutely stunning. One card, please, Spirit. Please show me clear. Okay, thank you. Deep knowing. Oh, wow. That is an absolute perfect card to come out. Deep knowing. It's like that is what this whole reading is about. This deep knowing of what your intuition has been trying to tell you. Trust your intuition. Trust this deep knowing. Trust your wisdom, Cancer. There's an owl here, and there's also 2 moons on this card. Very much your kind of card. Oh, excuse me. Detach from everything else if you can. Take a moment and get your clarity, get your answer, and be brave and go after what it is you want. And leave behind what you don't, what has hurt you, what has disappointed you. You know deep inside. That's what they're saying. You know. Beautiful card. Excuse me. All right, let us get a clarifier. What clarifier? What am I talking about? I'm going to get you a treasures from Tikashi. There's a deep knowing, Cancer, and you know it. You know what you need to do here. And it's not easy. Whatever this choice is, it's obviously been quite a struggle. And there's been ups and there's been downs. And there's been ups and there's been downs. But it's like you still haven't been able to free yourself completely from the negative self-talk, the negative person, the negative position, whatever this is. And you really have to. You've got to get really strong with what you want. Remember when I was saying the new moon in our sign, Cancer, is on June 28th or 29th? Perhaps this is what Cancer is needing to work completely on this week, or this month. Because I was saying that being a new moon, it's like we might have to be looking at things to clear away all the stuff that is not for our highest good. So I think Spirit is agreeing with that, with this reading. This one, spontaneity. I don't really feel like that was the one that wanted to come out. We're spontaneity, so perhaps this is about you being more spontaneous. You know, not overthinking things, just going, hey, you know what, I'm going to try something different to see if it changes my life. And evidently, it looks like it will. Okay, one card, please, Spirit. This one. Cooperation. Cooperate with yourself. Don't give yourself such a hard time. A balance of give and take is what is needed. Let go and allow that which is for your highest good. Now is a time for active participation in group projects. In active cooperation, you will gain much more than you anticipated. Be responsive to all situations. I really feel like this is actually speaking about, for those of you who, and we have treasure on the bottom, for those of you that are, this is about more of a career thing. Maybe you're not working. Maybe you're trying to decide if you need to go back to work, or perhaps you have to go back to work. And you're like, oh, I don't know. I want to keep working on the side hustle or something. It could be something like that, right? Deep knowing. Tune into yourself. As long as, if you know that what you're doing is what you want to be doing and it is what's right for you, then you got to clear the cobwebs and the shit that your mind might be telling you and really put 100% focus into that, right? Otherwise, we will continually have, hey, I got a good day, and the next day is like, oh, I'm going to give up, that kind of energy. So this may be indicating that you are needing to really bring that balance in. And like it says, don't give yourself such a hard time. If this is about you wanting to get another job or something, or do something in that way that's going to be different, they're saying here that participation in group projects. So for some of you, maybe there is a need to make a decision to do something with other people. Okay? So take that how that may resonate. And then on the bottom of the card, it says treasure. This is the treasure card. Oh, that's very beautiful. Your life has purpose and meaning that you can value and treasure. It is time to acknowledge your dreams. Listen to your heart and discover what you really want. Be prepared to do what it takes to follow your heart, and you will find your treasure. Okay, so Cancer, that is what you need to do. Do what your intuition tells you. If you know you're in a relationship and it's time to get out because it's not what you need, then you know that you have that deeper knowing, you have that wisdom, and you have your intuition. This is the time to take that chance, because as it says, you will find your treasure. Whew, okay, so Cancer, I'm going to leave it there. I hope this resonates in some way. There's a choice, and once you make this choice, but make it based on your intuition. Make this choice on what you know is your deep, deep, deep truth. And when you do that, and you commit to that 100%, because a chariot is about commitment too. Two big horses, you have to commit to the direction you're wanting to go in. Otherwise, it's going to be a big old mess, right? One horse is going to go that way, one horse is going to go that way. So it is about this deep commitment. If you know what it is that's going to be best for you, which I'm sure you do, then now is the time to take that jump, that leap, make that decision, and get back in the seat of driving this chariot, and know that it will pay off. That is what Spirit is saying. So Cancer, I'm going to close this reading off. I hope it helps in some way. Thank you so much, my beautiful my beautiful fellow Cancer sign. I love you guys, and I just hope you have a wonderful month. We can get through this, and let's start doing what is in our heart, what we know is best for us. Okay, please remember to leave a like, a subscribe. It's free for you. It helps me, obviously. And man, I wish you a beautiful month, and we'll see you next time. And in maybe another week, I'll have some love readings up. All right. Mwah. Lots of love. Take care.